portion of an NBA season, as a player, was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more wore down physically. And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well. No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Alexander Walker and Risache fill out the perimeter. And it's Young in at the one. The layup off target. Young with it. 37 points his last time out. First quarter of play, a minute in. MP, the pass to Markkanen. It's good.
And since being a lottery pick, we've seen Lauri add muscle, helping his strength.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Chris.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Outside Johnson. Outside Risache. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risache's future in this league.
Pass to Markkanen. And here's Bailey for three. And he buries his first look.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's the pick. Young, the pass to Johnson. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Bull Hardy. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, he is so effective on ball, we know that, but Young is also a great shooter off the catch.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Risache. It's guarded by Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, the shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
MP, the pass to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. Oh, deflected. Young with it. He's picked up by Filipowski. The floater, and the layup is good by Young. Young's got 5 points.
That's just beautiful touch by Young. For a smaller lead guard like he is, he needed to develop that floater.
Now here's Markkanen, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. And here's MP, 4 on the clock, from deep. Markkanen misses. Inside, here's Young. Outside Johnson. Outside Risache. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
Chalk up 2 there. That's 10 points for Trae Young.
Now, how about Trae Young from close range? And this guy is such an impressive all-around scorer.
Bailey, the pass to Markkanen. Screen by MP. To the middle. Markkanen finds MP. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 8 points.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Johnson. Now Young. Tries it from 16. Utah grabs the miss. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, man.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
And Atlanta with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Markkanen. Off target from 3-point range.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
A precision pass from a long way out.
Man, the pass. How about the catch right there? Wow, nice teamwork. Markkanen with a screen on Young. Markkanen outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. Nurkic a screen on Young. Good on the shot. 12 points for him.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For Atlanta, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Outside Johnson. And Young, here we go. Outside Rizachet. Off the mark there with a 3. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Bailey. Markkanen looking it over. Here's Bailey. Here's the 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
Young against MP from the wing, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Niang, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Anderson comes in for Filipowski. Sensabaugh is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's George in for Bailey. Atlanta also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Rizachet. And it's Kennard in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Kennard. 15 in his last outing. Here's Okongwu. That shot is off. Good D by Niang. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Kennard outside. Porzingis passes to Johnson. Kennard against George. Here's Young. Can't hit from in close.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just outstanding hustle from Johnson. When he gets a step on the D in the open floor, it's over.
Pass to Niang. Back to MP. He takes it in. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Porzingis with a screen on MP. Kicks it out to Kennard. Let's go with a 3. That's Johnson coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's Young at his best. Attack, draw defenders, and kick it out.
Now here's MP. He's got 16. Niang, the pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Johnson a screen on MP. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Wow, MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
Hawks trail by 4. Kennard outside. Back to Young. The 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Here's MP. Pass to George. Johnson against MP. 11 feet out. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Kennard. Up again. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's MP. Pass to George. 4-3. He drops it from range. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
MP gets... Gone with an almost entire new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. Anderson comes in for Hendricks. Bailey's checked in for Collier. And MP subbed in for George. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Alexander Walker and Rizache fill out the perimeter. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at point guard. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
It's a great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Here's Okongwu. The Jazz making their last shot. Young from long range sinks it from distance.
3 points.
Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
MP drives in. Stolen. Now here's Alexander Walker. Not a lot of room. The 6-footer. The rebound by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Guys, back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Clock at 2. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Young sneaking into the lane right there, showing you he's a legitimate 3-level scorer.
MP left side. Pass to Nurkic. Back to MP. To the paint. Here's Niang. And he can't get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hawks trailing. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Utah's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Bailey, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Okongwu against Nurkic. Pass to Rizache. Now Johnson from outside the arc. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Here's MP. Here's Bailey. Covered by Alexander Walker. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. And Nurkic throws it down.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Young, the pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Rizache. Takes the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing. It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Hawks trail by 6. Young, the pass to Johnson. Now Okongwu. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Give him 8.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
MP high post. Young's there. Now MP. That's 29 for him. Back to Niang. Pass to MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Atlanta is shooting 48% from the field in this quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Rizache from behind the arc. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in.
And now and that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
We've got Lauri Markkanen, Bailey out there with MP. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Filipowski in at the power forward. That's the group for Utah right now. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He's a big factor. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's MP. MP right through him.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 7-point differential. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Bailey, covered by Alexander Walker. Nurkic passes to Bailey. Now here's MP. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Rizache. Pass to Young. Over MP. And another basket for Atlanta.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
MP scanning the floor. He shoots it. The rebound by Atlanta.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Outside Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Markkanen. With to Mark. And there's the bucket as Okongwu finishes. And now just a 1-point Utah lead.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Young against MP. Markkanen outside. Utah moving the ball around. MP up top. Guarded by Young. They get it back. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Filipowski, the pass to MP. Back to Filipowski. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Filipowski's gotten his first points in this one. Hawks trail by 3. Outside Young. On the wing, Rizachet. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizachet. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Utah, they're making some progress. Still looking up at most of the league, but you got to keep pounding the rock. Progress comes in fits and starts.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. George comes in for Bailey. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's a look at some stats for MP. Hawks trail by 6. Young with it. 28 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
And here's MP. He's got 36 points. And here's Filipowski. Back to MP. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Okongwu. Young with it. Guarded now by George. Young against George. The floater. Oh, the floater is good for Young.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
MP against Young. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu with the rebound. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Here's Rizachet. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Utah.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
MP staying focused.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Young against MP. Outside Rizachet. There's a screen by Johnson. Atlanta misses again. Utah leading by 3. MP inside. Johnson on him. Back to MP. Takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage. He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
Niang, he's checked in for Utah. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Kennard, he's checked in for Trae Young. There's a screen by Johnson to the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Johnson's versatility really shows up in the pick and roll.
MP against Kennard. MP outside. Niang outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the paint. Here's Kennard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now just a 3-point Utah lead. Kennard against MP. George outside. MP outside. Stolen by Kennard. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Ahead, here's Okongwu. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Okongwu's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Pass to Risache. Now Okongwu, defended by Niang. Kennard against MP, just 5 to shoot. Here's Risache. Kicks it out to Kennard for the lead. Hits the 3-pointer. He's got 10.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's MP. He's got 44. There's the drive. Kicks it to George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Johnson. Kennard for 3. Okongwu controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The shot that time not on target. Ooh, nice D from Kennard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Alexander Walker. 1:52 left in the third. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
And with a quick break, let's see which rookies are making the greatest impact on the glass. MP, number 1. Second, Ace Bailey.
These 2 guys have done a terrific job in the paint right from the get-go, using their bodies so well and out-hustling more experienced players.
A different look here for Utah. Anderson comes in for Hendricks, and it's Collier in for George. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Gay comes in for Johnson. Houston, he's checked in for Risache. And it's Trae Young in for Alexander Walker. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Clock at 4. Sends it home from 3-point land. Kennard's got 13 now.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd 3-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
Anderson with a screen on Young to the middle. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by MP. MP's got 8 assists in the game. MP against Young. Lets the three fly. Another three for Atlanta.
Hey, Young is one of the most productive guards in this league, and he knows his team is counting on him to have nights just like this.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Now here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Young can't hit. Jazz trail by 5. MP with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Young against MP. Stolen by MP.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Kennard passes to Young from the high post. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Young's got 13 in the second half. The drive by MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was...
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Atlanta on top.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Trae Young out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Houston in at the 3 slot. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 49 in the game.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Young from long range. Rebound, Utah. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP. And MP throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Filipowski. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Young, and he gets that one. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Young. Porzingis surveying the floor to win the run. Oh, Young, so tough at his size.
He is such a clever scorer. Trae Young making the adjustment in the face of good defense.
Markkanen finds Anderson. Anderson with a screen. Inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. George, he's checked in for Collier.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
And Anderson, no good on that one. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Down low. Some solid defense from Filipowski. The Jazz have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Left side Anderson. Back to MP. Just 3 to shoot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Nurkic is checked in for Utah. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Young from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got 58.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Young against MP. Young, the pass to Porzingis. Looking to win the run. Okay, do it, KP.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
MP against Young. Stolen by Young. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Houston. And here's Young, covered by MP. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 39.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
MP's double. Now here's Filipowski. Here's MP. Kicks it to George. 4 on the clock. Back to MP. And it's good! He hits another one!
A 60-piece, oh my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Pass to Okongwu. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by MP. And stolen by Porzingis. Young with it. Now guarded by MP. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP.
And that's just about automatic. You don't want to foul Young. He is over 80% for his career from the stripe.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart. And it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Porzingis. Risache comes in for Houston. And it's Alexander Walker in for Kennard. Here's MP. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Johnson. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while.
So Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's MP. Nurkic, a screen on Young. MP drives in. Another one goes! Incredible!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Young. MP with the block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block.
Nurkic, a screen on Young. Here's Nurkic. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now Okongwu. Outside, Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Buries it from outside.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to do it.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Is that high arcing 3? Markkanen is deadly from that corner spot.
Young looking around. Johnson a screen on Markkanen. Now Johnson. A minute 9 left in the 4th quarter. Young against MP.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Can't hit it.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
MP against Young. MP again. What an avalanche.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
The young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. So it's Utah with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into